It is baking day today, and I'm going to make a few kinds of the egg white bread, and I'm also going to make 2 different kinds of cheese crackers that we are going to have tonight. First off, I'm going to start with the cheese crackers, and I'm using some shredded cheese with no carbs in it. And I'm also using some Parmesan cheese. And some butter. And some of these fibers, they're made out of potatoes. And I'm just going to mix them up in my food processor. Right now the butter is still really cold, but when it gets softer, it will form a dough. And you can almost see it now. It's sticking together. I think it's fine right now. I'm just putting the mixture out of it. And then I'll make the other batch. Now I'm going to make the other batch of cheese crackers, and it's almost the same, but I'm using some almond flour as well. And it's just 100 grams of almond flour. Last time I made them the first way, and they're really soft. They tasted good, but I want to try it with the almond flour just to see how the texture will get. The texture is more dry now because of the almond flour, and I don't know if it will stick together as good, so I'm putting in just a small egg. This is way better. I'm going to pour the mixture out to this baking paper, and then I'll roll it flat. Just going to place them on top of each other like this, And then I'm putting them into the fridge for at least an hour, and then I'll continue. Now the dough has rested in the fridge, and I'm going to cut out some smaller chip-like things with this one. Last time I made them, they kind of melted a lot and spread out, so they melted into each other. So this time I'll try to spread them more apart. So I hope that this works out. I'm putting them into the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. Last time I used mozzarella and this time I used Xhantan. And last time they were at least twice as big after they were baked, so this time they look a lot better. Now I'm getting ready to bake the egg white bread, and I'm going to separate the whites from the yolks. First off, I'm going to put all of the dry ingredients in a bowl. This is the egg white protein powder, and I'm using 60 grams. And then a little dry yeast, and some cream of tartar, and some Xhantan gum, some nutritional yeast, some salt. And we cannot get allulose in Denmark, so now I'm trying with something called Inulin. That's also a fiber that should be sweet, so I'm trying if that works out. And I'm just going to whisk it around. Just to make sure that it's nicely incorporated and mixed around. And now I'm putting in all of the fresh egg whites. And I think I'll mix it for about 10 minutes. Some of the dry mix is stuck, so I'm just gonna turn it around here. I'm putting some of the yolks back into the batter. try an experiment today. I have some flax flour that I'm trying to put into the other half. This is the result of today's baking. These are all the cheese crackers. And then I made some of the egg white bread. And the bigger loaves I can never get right, they will always sink in. And I think it's because I don't have allulose. But the other things looks really good. These are the ones where I put in some flax flour, and I'm looking forward to trying them because they actually look a little better than the ones without. The ones without has something in just a little bit, not much, but this one hasn't at all. They are a little heavier as well. And then I made the long ones here. I think we'll use them with sausage. But these ones turned out really good this time. Try to cut one of these with the flax flour open to see how it looks. Looks really good. Next time I'm baking this, I want to try to make one of the bigger loaves with the little flax flour in, to see if it can stabilize it a little more. Tastes good as well. And we had some of the bread for dinner this night, and it was really delicious. We had one of the buns with the flax flour, and then some of the crackers, and with some more cheese on top, and some homemade jam, sugar-free pumpkin jam.